How's it going, Gear Slammers? We got a bit of a hodgepodge last final chat about these cars. Now, I'm combining a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't fit in a specific category, so this is it. So first and foremost, downpipes. Snob still makes a very unrestricted downpipe for these cars. But if you have a different turbo and you want a good downpipe that should work for the most part, you can buy the Snob one, chop the flange off, weld whatever you got to weld there, and then attach to the turbo. So with that out of the way, I want to talk about brakes real quick. Never really put this in its own thing because it's pretty self-explanatory. There's different rotors you can buy, brake pads, buy whatever you want. What I've done is I've bought my front rotors and pads off FCP. When they get really warped and I don't feel like getting them cut, I just warranty them out. I paid $40 for brand new rotors and it works great. The FCP's warranty system works flawlessly and I love it, and I try to use it as much as I can. But what you can do to help the brake side out, if you want to do a simple upgrade, I believe it's about $100 or so, is stainless steel braided lines. Install should take about, I'd say 40 minutes, because you also have to bleed the brakes afterwards and all that stuff. So having an extra hand helps, but it's very doable. So this is a front skid plate from IPD. It is thick, as you can tell. To bite off IPD, this came with the T5. The T5's getting the one that came on here, and this is going on here. You can find them used. I found one used down in Indiana for like $80. It was a couple years ago, but still. Be on the lookout for those. I think it's worthwhile. Now, just some general knowledge with these cars, especially if you're going in to shim the block, which is, I think, the right thing to do. Finding the correct kit. Now, Victor Rines makes a good kit, except the head gasket sucks. I had mine fail on me, ended up ruining my R head on the second engine of this car. I learned my very valuable lesson with that. Now, what you can do is buy this kit, because everything else I've ever used on here, everything else works
flawlessly.
It's just the head gasket that sucks, and you should, if you choose to buy this, take the head gasket out and ditch that bitch right in the garbage can. But what you can do to get around that is buy a Volvo OEM head gasket. It's totally worth it. I haven't had any issues with this. This car was making 26 pounds of boost. That didn't fail. What failed was the rings. Mike's had it on his wagon and his gray car when we rebuilt everything and shim stuff. We used OEM. It works great. Yeah, so this is the wrap up of my general knowledge of working with these cars for the past 5-6 years with Mike and Nathan. If there's anything I left out, or if there's a topic I need to talk about, let me know down below. I hope this helps everyone. Please don't use the Victor Rines head gasket and look like an idiot like myself. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next video.